Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Miners will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks are on the move. He leaves it with his back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Now they'll try the right side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Miners offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, UTEP. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. Putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Off play action. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets the first down. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Miners have this offense rolling. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Miners will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Running back searching for a hole. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a split backfield. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Going up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were Jones.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Buys a little extra time. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miners!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking left. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. He'll keep it himself. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Pocket starts to collapse. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. Using his legs, it's Angulo. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. The short hands, it's Angulo. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll run it on the counter. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, UTEP! They take the lead with the 6.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On second down, he'll let it fly. He looks that one in nicely. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easy.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's the UTEP first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Quick completion to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
At the 14-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
They're testing the right side here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 33.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. On the ground, it's Angulo. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep moving. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. The give from the gun. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Moves around to clear up the vision. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, it is being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Jacksonville State, 28.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. A strike downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Niners. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Getting some heat. Complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Number 89.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He makes the connection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Angulo. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They'll throw it on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got rid of it just in time. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Miners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it in. It's Ramsey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They strike first in overtime. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Jacksonville State 49, UTEP 42.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to go up top on first down. Touchdown, UTEP! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point splits the upright. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. They're looking at a 3rd and 4 with their first possession here in overtime. They'll try the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and he gets it done in OT. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
And they need to be smart here so they don't make it a more difficult field goal attempt. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.